Welcome back to Let's Talk News. Now, I have with me our host. I can't believe you're actually sitting down.
Yes.
You are T-minus like 3 hours from rolling here, buddy.
Yes.
The party begins at 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Yes.
Right here at
Michoacan, Gourmet Mexican Restaurant.
In Centennial?
Centennial Hills Center, yes.
I'm telling you. And if you haven't seen any part of the show this week, if you're just coming in, you have missed so much, but you can come here this weekend, tonight and tomorrow. Entertainment, great food, great, well, we're going to be talking about great drink.
Yes.
Like right now.
Yeah.
We have with us the gentleman who is the ambassador. If I want to make sure, I got to put the spectacles on. It's not going to happen otherwise. Sorry, David.
That's okay.
Let's see. Jose Cuervo, ambassador, David Hurlong.
Yes.
Did I pronounce that correctly?
You did. You did.
Yeah, I do that so much better than my Spanish, right?
Yeah, the Spanish is terrible, yeah.
Well, what can you say? Jose Cuervo, they have brought out this brand new product, or is it new?
This product is not new. This product's fairly new to the United States. It's only been released here for the last couple of years, but this is the original tequila ever made in Mexico. This is Jose Cuervo Tradicional Reposado. Same recipe that we started making tequila in 1795. So
this is the real deal.
This is the original recipe. This is tequila. This is how it was invented, created, and how it's supposed to taste.
So this is like the standard by which all tequilas are then ultimately measured?
It's the standard in which I measure tequila. This is
Okay.
This is the #1 selling 100% blue agave tequila in Mexico.
Well, Mark a few days ago was explaining to me a little bit some of the basics as to why tequila is unique to Mexico and unique specifically with the plant and so on that is. So maybe we can back up a little bit and kind of go through that again. Tequila comes from what specific plant?
It's the Weber blue agave, which
Okay.
is indigenous right to this particular tequila was founded and made in the Jalisco region and tequila specifically.
Okay.
So it's a really cool thing. I was there last month to go visit the distillery, and it's like when you drive to Napa and you pull over the mountain in Napa and you see grapevines everywhere. Same thing. You pull over the mountain, pulling into the tequila region, and you see nothing but fields of blue agave.
Okay, and that's what you were referring to, is that, Mark, you were educating me this past week, like you have this whole week on so many different things, that really the tequila and so on is regional, like champagne is
Exactly,
regional.
yes.
To get real tequila means it comes from this particular area.
Right.
All right. And then the particular plant that we're talking about is, again, the blue agave?
Blue agave.
Okay. Now, the process there to get the blue agave and then be able to extract what is needed from that and then to allow it to ferment but it's like an extraordinary period of time to be able to do this.
Right. The agave that everything in Tradicional is hand selected by the Humidor, and these agaves. He's called the Humidor.
Oh, the Humidor. Okay. Okay.
He's the one.
I think I want his job. I don't know what
He's the grower. He's
the grower, the partaker. He's the farmer of the field.
Okay.
And these agaves are 10 to 12 years old.
All right.
So they grow big, strong. They're trimmed every year, and by the time they're ready to pick, he will trim the pencas. The pencas are the limbs that come off of, almost like the
fronds or leaves.
Okay.
Okay, they're trimmed, and the piña itself weighs about 150 pounds. It's a big, juicy, meaty piña.
So then getting through the distilling process, then once that gets going, how long does that process then take?
Well, what we do is we'll trim the piña, take it to the distillery, and then they're cut and they cooked. They're baked in the original clay ovens from 1795 for up to 2 days.
Right.
Then we take that and put it in the fermentation tanks.
Right.
And it's fermented for this is about 2 days as well. And then we start distillation. And everything's done the exact same way. The original copper pots, 1795, they've been around forever. So since tequila has been made.
All right. So I have to admit, I find all this really, really, really interesting. Now to think, all the thing I used to do was just walk in and say, "I'd like a margarita, please." Now I have a whole new level of appreciation for this. But then when it comes to a fine tequila like this, I would never do that. You would never use that to mix with something. You would probably use it, and you said, Mark, they wouldn't even use a lime.
Oh,
with
no.
this.
One of our most popular margaritas, called the La Perfecta, is made with Jose Cuervo Tradicional.
Okay.
Reposado tequila.
So that you would use it as a
Absolutely.
as well as something you've had out here.
Remember, we talked
with.
about the perfect margarita starts with the perfect tequila.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah.
You're right. Now,
Yeah.
see, that's the thing is, that's where you and Ella were.
Yeah,
They were
yeah,
behind the bar.
You weren't there, yeah.
They wouldn't.
But
they
this is
wouldn't
also
anywhere near it.
this is a fantastic sipping tequila, almost like a fine cognac. It's really good.
And it's absolutely amazing. And the whole thing I found amazing. And that's really what, if anything, Mark, enjoying this whole week with you has been all about the education, all the things that I have learned, from the food to the traditions, to the dance, to the music, to now tequila.
Yes.
Okay, and the mariachis, and so on and so on. This has been such a huge pleasure. And I just wanted to take a moment and really honestly thank you for inviting us into your home.
I'm so glad you were here, yes.
And be able to. But now it's party time.
Party time, yes.
So that's what we're going to do.
We're getting started, yeah.
I got a little bit more to go, and then after that, it's on to the party. But don't you go away. We'll be right back.